Good evening, everyone. How are we this evening? Millionaire cookie cups and KitKat Tart. She's talking to herself.
I said we got 3 left.
What do you mean?
Dulces are there. Oh no, there's a full
boxing cupboard.
Oh, hey.
Anyway,
So
didn't say anything.
I've seen you.
But yeah, hi Bria.
I know, Bria.
Tracy will be joining me tonight. And I've heard from Amjad.
Hey.
It was Imran's wedding today. So he says I think he's back early hours of next Thursday morning.
Pakistan ahead or behind?
No idea.
What same time?
I don't know.
No idea.
Hi Tracy, how are you?
Time to call this lady. 2 minutes past 9.
Take the notice on him.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's that bloody bag.
It's falling for me again.
Every time I see you.
There you go. That link is for Tracy's benefit only unless you're baking. So yeah, he just to see how everybody were, and he's missing home. So it's Tracy, Johnny. Sorry. Anyway, do what you've got to do, Johnny. But yeah, he says he misses everybody and can't wait to get back.
Right, I was just setting it up. She's done.
Okay, then. Thank you very much, Johnny.
Director of Tracy's Affairs.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Why is that so low?
Turn volume up.
I was testing just to make sure you could hear me.
I'll do it, Johnny, because you're not doing it there.
So yeah.
Give me a second.
Amjad's fine, he's enjoyed his,
That's it, I can hear it.
That's it. That's your volume. Right, can you hear us?
Yeah, it was his brother's wedding today, so hiya, Bordeaux for hiya, Gaffer, how are you?
I'll just leave it there and it's already set.
Not like you to be this early, we haven't even started yet. Tracy's just trying to get her a good angle on her.
Oh, she's got some good angles, Jeanette.
Oh, Chris has just nearly fell over, and that's as they falling for me. He says, yeah, every
she's
time.
She's a perfect 30, but she wears a 12.
I need a ball.
Bria says it's 2 a.m. in the morning tomorrow there. Ooh.
7 stone ass is sticking out.
I think it was, what time were it when he messaged me? Oh.
This what did you say?
2 a.m. in the morning. So
2 a.m. Jesus, what? Hey, bring him up.
I don't think I'll be very pleased.
Get out, man! I don't get it.
I just had a cig outside.
Okay, then.
No, I've already just had one. That's my.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to have one.
No, I need
5 hours the egg, Bria says.
Oh. Well, it's my turn now. I bought myself a gas heater for summer house now, so I can.
Ooh. It were 11 this morning. What time would it be here? I don't know whether that means 11 our time, or I don't know. But yeah.
When I went down to Morrison's earlier, I went out of Morrison's for like 25 past 7. Got to the bus stop. It said coming at 40, 20 to 8. It didn't even turn up. I ended up phoning Johnny at 10 to 8 to have come and get me, or I'm getting a taxi up. And it took me an hour exactly just to get it all out. Hot chocolate and break the KitKats up in that thing. So I was a bit panicky. I said, I'm having a cig first. You set it up, Johnny.
But yeah, I mean, we're going to do the tart last because it's like 4 ingredients and it's a no-bake one. So yeah. We're going to do the cookie cups first. Did you get them? Recipes that I sent you for next week?
Oh yeah. We'll definitely do them here.
Do they meet up to Keena's expectations? That's the question.
Them thingy, she likes both of them chocolates, crunchies and fairy roches.
So yeah, we're sort of still going down the cookie cup route, but we're doing Ferrero Rocher cookie cups, and then we're going to do another no-bake one, which is crunchy slice. And on the recipe, it says Arnott's biscuits. Well, I've looked into it, and you can either use rich tea or digestives for the one next week I'm talking about. So
yeah.
I just didn't want you to look at the recipe and think, what the heck is Arnott's? But I have looked into it, and it does say an alternative in the UK is either rich tea or digestives. So yeah, we're doing the same kind of thing, but we're doing Ferrero Rocher cookie cups, Nutella, but it's slightly different because you freeze, you scoop like a teaspoon of Nutella, put it on a tray, and then you freeze it.
Right.
So, but then obviously, and another thing as well, you do the base like we're going to do tonight. You put the teaspoon of Nutella in, but then you put like a lid on it, if you know what I mean. So once it's cooked, you put cookie cup thing in your muffin thing, the frozen Nutella, then you put like a lid on it, and then you cook them, and then once it comes out of the oven, you let it cool down slightly, or and put the Ferrero Rocher, Lionel rich tea. Yeah, I thought I'd just explain that to you. But you can either get rich tea or digestives.
I'll go digestives. What are you going to go with? Rich tea?
Well, I was going to use rich tea, funnily enough. It's a biscuit I never usually buy. So I thought, well, we're always using digestives. Let's have a go at using rich tea for a change. You know what I mean?
That's just a plain biscuit, that, isn't it, rich tea?
Yeah, it's just a plain, boring old biscuit.
Oh, well, I might go for that as well. Just see which one.
It makes the basis of the crunchy slice, you see.
Yeah.
You crush it up like we've done the KitKats tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll read more into that once. If you're ready, Tracy, if you want to make a start.
That's why I have my camera.
I've got my dildo.
Oh, to push him down.
My tamper. Because we're walking through and that bit fell off. This is I've lost it. It says my head fell off. Oh, is it a yacht? I didn't know that, Bria. Johnny says he's got himself a gas heater at somewhere else. He says I can sit in it now without it costing 15 quid in electric. But yeah, I never knew that, Bria, that it were a Yorkshire biscuit. But yeah, when I shown people and I asked people what they thought it was, this says you know, a wooden dildo, but yeah, it's called a tamper, and it's basically when we do the cookie cups, you roll them in a ball, put them in your mould, like that, and then you just, and that's the thing, baby, a tray for that, a tray for this silicone thing, majiggy.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we're going to make a start.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll get you, Bobby.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Tommy!
So yeah, we're starting with the cookie cups. So what about the hobnob? What about hobnob? What he's talking in riddles. Hobnob? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's on about biscuits. I'm thinking, what the heck is he talking about? So yeah, we've got 110 grams of butter to start with. Oops.
Oh, is this going in this bowl?
What?
The butter?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just putting it in anyway. As long as it don't have to go in microwave.
No, we're creaming the brown sugar and the caster sugar. So this is 110 grams of light brown sugar. Hobnobbing in his jag. Oh dear. And this is 60 grams of caster sugar. 60 grams of caster sugar. So we're going to cream that together now. I'm just going to use me. I'm using my grey mixer, but with, you know, minus the bowl.
I'm going to use my thingy.
Did you use your food processor, Tracy, to do your?
To do the KitKats, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
But bring that together, I'm going to have to use my I'll just have to take it over here, this plug.
So into this now, we need 1 large egg. Now it does say in the recipe that to use dark chocolate and milk chocolate, but I'm going to use chips. Not chips. I mean chocolate chips. So this is a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, pardon me. Ooh. You don't get that sold then, Johnny, if it's worth 150 quid. Hi, Crypto.
Crypto! Hello, Tim. Shortly followed by, I'm guessing.
This is 250 grams of plain flour. Now, to this, you add a tablespoon of corn flour.
Just a tablespoon, didn't it say 2?
No, 1 tablespoon of corn flour. It says a tablespoon. I'm looking at recipe now. It says a tablespoon of corn flour. So yeah, that goes into your 250 grams of flour. Just going to get a quick whisk round. Your oven's got to be on gas mark 6 or 200 degrees. So yeah, we're going to put that in now. And that is your 250 grams of plain flour and your corn flour. So it says mix until you've got a firm dough. Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi, Tim.
Right, so to this, it says 80 grams of white chocolate and 80 grams of... Anyway, so it says 80 grams of milk chocolate and 80 grams of dark chocolate. But I'm using 80 grams of milk chocolate chips. But it just says chocolate, you see. But I thought, well, rather than faff about chopping chocolate up, I just, you know, I'm just going to put chips in. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
makes
using
sense.
white chocolate instead of dark chocolate chips. Yes, it's the favourite time. So now, just fold this through your dough mixture. Before I forget, I'm going to put my gloves on because after this, we need to roll as balls again, Crypto. Chocolate ever since 1777. But yeah, so I thought, well, before I forget, I'll put my gloves on, mix me. I mean, at the end of the day, it don't really matter whether you use chocolate chips. Obviously, you know, we don't do the dark chocolate. So I thought, well, just to you know, not spice it up, but yeah, I'll use white chocolate. So yeah. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
It's these last few chips that not keep falling off back into the bowl. Now it says this makes 10. Ah.
Is yours all clumped together, Jeanette? Or is it just like
Well, come together in a dough look.
Oh, because mine's like this. Let's see. It's still it's still clumping together, but
Just work it together with your hands, Tracy.
yeah.
It should come together as a dough, yeah. Even, you know, if you...
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the dough. So, yeah, that's me ball of dough. Right. So now you've got to yeah, you've got to get 10 dough balls.
Well, I've got my little tray what goes in my cooker, and it holds 9. It holds 9. Just normal cup, muffin cup,
Yeah.
round faces.
But yeah, you put the dough ball into your... Kev says that's one hell of a chocolate chip cookie.
How big are you doing your ball? About like that? Well, it's not really a ball.
Maybe a bit smaller.
Bit smaller.
Yeah. I mean, even though it says it only makes 10.
I think I'll get more than 9, won't I? If they're that small.
10, it says 10. Well, it does say on recipe.
That's too big.
Mine were about 78 grams each. So I thought, well, I'm not faffing about. I think mine's going to make more than 10.
More than you.
I think mine's going to make more than 10 and all.
Now what you doing?
Got lots of mix left. This is just 9 what I'm making so far.
Well, I've managed to make 11. So I've nearly yeah, but we've got flattened balls now, Bria. So here's where the obviously I've greased me.
Might be a bit too small then.
Yeah, we've got squish balls now, Bria.
Put a bit more in that one.
I think mine's just about right size, Tracy. They're not, you know, when I'm doing this, it's sort of.
I'm just going to do a little bit more because I've got loads of mix left.
You know what I mean? You know, the muffin
It
pan.
might be just size of the cupcakes I'm using, you know, the
Yeah.
couple of the things, but I can always make some more with the rest of me. I might get more. I've just added a little bit, make them a little bit bigger because they've got to be pushed down anyway, haven't they?
Yeah. See, that's where one of these comes in handy, Tracy. You know, like
I have got one somewhere, but I can use something else to push them down. A little glass of something.
right on that one, it's thinned it out on one side. We've got a thick side and then we've got a thin side. Oh, pardon me. I think it's all about the positioning. But this is the thing, mine's just about, can you see how neatly they're fitting into this muffin thing.
Yeah.
He's just fitting nice. I don't know where little end comes in. Unless they like for mini tartlets or something, I don't know.
I've got 9 done, Jeanette.
Yeah,
Can you see?
yeah. We say I've
And
done.
I've still got that in the bowl.
Yeah, it does say it makes 10, but mine's made 11.
I think mine's going to make a few more out of this. You can do that. And then, unless I put a little bit more in each. I've got a small one there. I've got a little bit of that one.
Yeah, and on the last one there. Oops. Stuck that down on the finger. Baby. Baby. You ready to go in oven?
You ready now?
Yeah.
Not enough. We're sitting out.
How long do they stay on for then, Jeanette?
It says bake for between 15 and 18 minutes. Once out of the oven, press your dip mold back in down into your centre while it's still warm, as they will puff up a little bit in the oven. I thought you were watching Harry Potter. Is that what you're watching?
Yeah, but now what is it?
No, you've gone on to something else now, have you?
25,000.
Oh,
Ready?
looking for my phone then. I thought I'd lost it.
Ready?
Hang on a minute.
Stop for this lady.
Well, I've done 15, so we'll see how we go after 15 minutes. And then you know, we'll take it from there. Right. So yeah. Oh. Oh. You know, before you sit down, that butter melting. That there.
Oh. Have a shower tap.
And not quite. Some of them. We see there's nothing we can do now. So I'm going to get Chris to melt the butter for the tart. I'm looking for my mouth and can't find it.
I'm just going to belt a bit more. Oh.
So the second one, it's sacrilege because you've got to blitz 350 grams of KitKats to smithereens. Crypto says, nom nom, Tracy, pass us that bowl of chocolate.
And my caramel.
Yeah, I've got chocolate chips because I'd only just got enough chocolate for the ganache for the tart.
I'm just going to put this bit of butter here.
So yeah, just to tease you, that is 350 grams of KitKats. Yeah. And they're chopped up in the food processor. That's what what it called for, Bria. So I'm going to put this in a bowl. And that is 100 grams of melted butter into the KitKats. Oh, crap. I keep losing my mouth. So yeah, I'm just gonna
There's my KitKats going in.
cramping me hand. Oops. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi partners. I'm reading this comment. So I'm trying to get it to cover evenly. Hi Barefoot, how are you? But as I'm scraping it, it's scraping like and leaving so you can see bottom tidy through it. I don't think we're going to get any better than that. You see, another downside of it is the chocolate starting to set a bit. Like yours, Tracy.
Is this going into that
Yeah,
thing now?
this is the base of your tart. I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. Hi, Scrapping Irish. How are you?
Hey, Scrapping Irish.
Right, I think that's it. So I'm just gonna put that to one side now. That's the base for the tart. So the next thing is to do the ganache bit. So that is 400 grams of milk chocolate and 100 ml of double cream.
Now, is this going to go in the microwave now?
What?
As chocolate and as cream?
Yeah. Well, it does say, you know, there's several different options. You know, you can do it in a saucepan or...
Right.
Baby.
Yo.
That can go in microwave now. Yeah, it's the ganache for the pie. Or the cookie cups is not be long.
What? How long for?
Well, just keep doing it until it's the chocolate's melted and the cream and make it like silky. Just keep stirring it.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Double part.
Quite was it?
Yeah, but it was all funny after that. Like stops and then you.
Well, there's like 36 seconds on them things.
What?
36 seconds.
Oh, crikey, look at that.
Mm.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
And use your whisk. Okie dokie. So while that's, and yeah, I'm going to have a cigarette while there's no ingredient flying about. There we go.
Do you know these double cream ones? These?
Yeah.
On it says 270 mils in there.
You only want 200.
Yeah, so do you think I've put the right amount in? Because I haven't measured it. I've only left that much.
Yeah, it should be all right.
What here? I haven't even got.
It's all right. The Asda one, I've got 300 in, you see. So what I do is I put my jug on my scales, and it's got obviously a mil.
Yeah, that jug I've got mils. It's just got pints and litres. You know, my Pirates one. So I just thought just leave that cap there a minute because I need to. Oh, nice, it's stupid.
They might need No, no.
Yeah, right, yeah. Turn it off now, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. So I've got some double cream left and I've got some caramel left.
Oh. All right, that one is done. But you've got to wait it for these cookie cups to cool down before you add your.
Yeah, I think mine just stopped a minute ago. Let me just check. Yeah.
It says leave them to cool for 10 minutes, then remove from the tin. Leave to cool once out of the tin. So basically, you've got to leave them 10 minutes in tin, then you've got to leave them, take them out of the tin, and let them cool again completely, I think.
Yeah, look, mine are done as well, so I could put some more in after when they come out of that tin.
I've got a whiskey here.
Let's see how this goes.
You know when you come in, baby, will you bring me a spoon, please? Yeah, a tablespoon will do. I bet a big jug like that comes in handy, Tracy.
What, love?
I says, I bet a big jug like that comes in handy.
Yeah, for melting your chocolate and your cream together,
Well,
yeah.
I've got a big one, but it's tall as big, if you know what I mean.
It's got 1 litre to measure pints and litres on it. But I thought I'd use it tonight, you know, instead of messing around with bowls. Getting burnt. And it's coming together now.
Oh, I know.
I just think mine is a sugar lump.
Yeah, I reckon that's all right. Yeah,
Right, do yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
50 quid.
So now I'm just going to press these down in the middle because they do puff up a little bit. That's the Marta Carry On films, isn't it, partner?
Get a tray.
It was in quite a few of the Carry On films.
Bring your burgers in. Oh, yeah.
Julian Holloway. They were Carry On Camping. They were one of them.
Look at me sideways with a piece of toast. It's cold out there.
I thought you had your eater on.
Not for, I can't afford that thing on there.
I thought you what are you on about then? To Jeanette?
I've got a new gas one coming with new
right.
gas canister.
It's not here yet.
Oh, you need a gas bottle, do you, Johnny?
No, not the right big one. It comes in cans.
Yeah, I've seen that as well on news. Sophie dolls, Dad?
You get 8 cans and the eater itself for 30 quid. It was.
That's not bad.
Well, I got 11% off saving thing. So use it.
Save the pennies and the pounds will mount up.
Yeah, hence my art gallery.
Right, that's that chocolate ganache. There's those first ones. What's come out? Did you say we've got to push them down a little bit?
Yeah. So, because you've got to put a teaspoon of caramel in them and then top them with yeah, you tell me and I'll tell you.
We're melting some more chocolate then.
Yeah, the chocolate that should be, that's 150 grams for these.
Right. You just get some.
But you've got to let them cool down first. Take them out of thing and then let them cool down a bit longer. So
well, I'll leave mine in the cupcakes itself. I've took them out the tin. I'll just have to push them down with one of these.
so yeah, so I'm just gonna put this ganache in my tart as well because it's getting right thick.
Over as KitKats.
Yes.
Yeah. Right then, so let me just move that one. Put that there.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, as I said to Tracy, I didn't put my other camera on. Right, hang on a minute. That is the ganache on top of the KitKat base. But I've put aside a few KitKats to put on it in the morning. Because if we were to put them on now, it'd just sink straight into it.
Yeah,
so
I've got some KitKats left.
I've got some of these Biscoff biscuit crumbs. So for now, I'm just gonna crumble a few of these on top, and I'll put the rest of the KitKats on in the morning. The ones that I've left over, you know, and set aside to put on top. You see, I bought a bag of already crushed Biscoff biscuits, so I thought, well, you know, I'll put them to good use and so that's that.
Some of the chocolate. Well, I've got some KitKat, so I'll put my KitKats on it morning, like you said.
That's it.
This is
That-
going in the
that's it.
fridge now.
Yeah, that needs going in the fridge. It's even though it's quite thick, the ganache, it's not gonna withhold KitKat
Yeah.
on top.
That's why I put some paper in so I can just pull it
So
out.
that's why I said,
Ooh, looks quite nice actually.
baby. So that's that finished now. Well, sort of until it morning. This has got to be in the fridge at least an hour before, you know, it's got to set. Baby. Oh crap, Ola. Oh dear. But yeah, I just thought I'd sort of, you know, do a little bit of decoration. Look, I've got chocolate all on me. Don't lick it off, Crypto. Fall down my opinion. So the next thing is to get these out of the see, perfect cup.
These look a bit more. Right, I'm just going to go stick this in the fridge.
Thank you very much, Tim. Thank you very much, Crypto. Oof. Baby. The next thing, I'm going to want that melting. Well, we're not doing bad. 10:05. Done, made two things, and they're nearly done.
What is it you want, Mel?
Oh crap!
Hey?
That chocolate there.
More chocolate. What are you doing now?
Yeah, well, you put.
Yeah, shower cap.
Right, so this is a carnation caramel, and what you do is you put a teaspoon of your caramel into the cookie cups, but then Chris has just melted me some more chocolate, and once you've put your carnation in, you top it with a chocolate.
I'm not putting it in the fridge, I'm going upstairs, mate. No.
Can't tell what Chris is watching, can you? Singing Superman theme. So I'll give you two guesses what he's been watching. Just take a wild guess. Mmm.
I find it fish.
Ain't had any.
Right?
I said, not bad to say I haven't had any.
No, I don't want.
Oh, you're all right. No, they're not my kind of thing. I'll just have extra cookie cup.
They're excellent water.
Yeah. It's 10. So there's like a spare one. Still there, Tracy? No.
She will be in a minute.
Oh. Thought she disappeared on us, Johnny.
Oh, little cat here. I've went to go see what she wanted, madam. Oh. Yes, I'm back.
I thought, hey, up, has she disappeared?
I went to put that in the fridge. I went to the toilet right quick, and then Keena wanted me.
Ah.
So what we're doing then? Putting a spoonful of the caramel first.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it have to go in the microwave? No.
Well, I ain't. I've just
Okay.
I've just spooning it in as it is.
Go on. I need a spoon.
Now this is 8 tablespoons supposedly caramel.
Yeah.
Take that. And the chocolate that Chris is melting now is 150 grams of milk chocolate. Well, chocolate chips. He's going a dab hand at this melting lock. Aren't you?
Yeah. Practice.
We'll make baker out of you yet.
I ate it. I don't make it. On a special occasion.
That's some nice looking caramel. It's only that carnation out at tin. Yeah, that's all it is, Bria.
It's nice though. This caramel.
Yeah.
That carnation one.
Oh. Oh. So the last bit is, this is 150 grams of milk chocolate. Now it does say in the recipe to put sea salt on them, but as you know, we don't have salt.
Sea salt. I've got some more caramel anyway, so I'm going to put some more in.
Hi, Joelle. How are you?
Hi, Joelle.
Hi, Joelle. Oh, pardon me. Pardon what? Might need to melt me some more chocolate, baby. I've got 2, 4, 6 left to do and not much chocolate left. Baby.
What, Babs?
I says you might have to melt me some more chocolate.
Oh.
Because I don't think there's going to be enough.
Oh.
Back to know then. I'm going to be about 3 short. Can you just melt me some more, please?
Yeah, cookies.
Bobby.
Just do me a packet.
No, wouldn't we?
There you go.
I'll do it in a different.
Oh,
I don't want that all to get like hard and stuff.
so like the instead of putting sea salt on, guess what I'm going to be pouring on? A few crumbs of Biscoff biscuit.
I'm just going to put some sprinkles on top of mine, I think. Chocolate sprinkles. Oh, I've got no Biscoff.
Chris has just got to melt me some more chocolate. I'm a couple short.
I've got enough.
You put them burgers in?
In a minute, just put my chocolate on my buns. Well, my cupcakes.
I know last I heard, Port Nasty had been rushed in hospital with pneumonia. So, there you go. But it don't look very good, does it? What with his age and everything. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And as they say, folks, that's your lot. That is the cookie cups. Millionaires cookie cups. Cookie dough round the outside, caramel inside, topped off with chocolate. So there we go. 2 things, and it's only 20 past 10. So I'll put these 2 on side so Chris can put them in the refrigerator.
You just put some chocolate sprinkles on top of mine, Jeanette.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice, Tracy.
Thank you. And yours are too. I'm just going to put these in the fridge. I've got some more to make. I'll make them in make later.
Well, I'll just put the link in again. Should anybody want to come up on the panel, I'll pin the link so you know you're not scrolling trying to find it. So if not, I'll leave it till about 11:15 and then I'll call it a night. So next week we're making another cookie cups one, but this time I'm going to be using Nutella and Ferrero Rochers. And also, hey, and as well, we're making a crunchy slice. So there's 1 bake and 1 no bake again next week. So, you know, I keep you know, treating you to all these delicacies. The only problem is there's only Chris and Johnny and Keena can taste them.
Yeah, Keena likes the Ferrero Rochers. She likes crunchy bars as well. So Johnny will eat the crunchy one, but I don't know about Ferrero Rocher. You can just take the Ferrero Rocher off, suppose.
But yeah, we're going.
I think it's because it's got nuts in on it than Ferrero Rochers, and Johnny doesn't eat.
Well, what it is, Tracy, they're from the same recipe page, if you know what I mean. And I thought I saw the Millionaires cookie cups, and I thought that'd be right up Tracy's alley. And then I saw the Nutella ones. Crichton says, "No, if I get trained down." But yeah, so another chocolate extravaganza next week. Right, I'm just bringing the laptop a little bit closer.
I know what we're having for pudding tomorrow night anyway.
Laptop.
Oh, well, me and you was having anyway, Cal's having.
Now these are the Ferrero Rocher cookie cups. Well, Nutella Ferrero cookie cups. Oh, I'm trying to find a decent photo of it. And this is the crunchy, no bake crunchy slice. It says, what's the suitable substitute for Arnott's Marie biscuits? If you can't find Marie biscuits for chocolate crunchy slice, no problem. Arrowroot, rich tea, malted milk, digestives, or graham crackers, or any other sweet plain biscuit for the biscuit base.
I'm here, Jeanette. I'm just washing these few
Well,
little
I'm
things
just
up.
looking. It says crush the biscuits in a food processor with a rolling pin. Pour into a mixing bowl. Melt the butter and condensed milk in the microwave on 50% power. Mix until smooth. Pour warm mixture onto the biscuits and mix well. Stir through the chopped honeycomb. Spread the mixture into an 18 by 28 rectangular sliced tin lined with baking powder. Meanwhile, melt the chocolate in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes and pour over the slice. That's it. That's as easy as it comes. So yeah, yet another like easy one next week. But yeah, Ferrero Rocher's is my all-time favourite.
Yeah, I like them as well.
I absolutely love Ferrero Rocher's. Chris is not keen because they've got a nut in middle. Mind you, should feel at home, shouldn't he? When I say a nut in middle. But yeah, it's a similar sort of thing, but you don't melt chocolate on top. You put you make the biscuit, the cookie like cups. You put a spoonful of, 9 spoonsful of Nutella in the freezer about an hour before you start. So then you put the Nutella inside the cookie cups before they cook, and then you put a lid on them. So bearing in mind it only makes 9, but you've got to also keep in mind that you've got to keep some of the dough back to make pie crust, like a topping. And then what you do is you let them cool down once they're out of the oven for a bit, but not enough to melt the Ferrero Rocher. And then you just stick the Ferrero Rocher in the middle of the cookie pie. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, I've only thought as far as that far ahead, which is unusual for me anyway. But see, I've got this as well, and this is from the same crunchy slice, and that's a no bake Malteser slice. But I think that's the same thing. You use the same kind of biscuit. But you use Rice Krispies as well. Plus you pulverise the whatever biscuit you want to use. Top it with white chocolate and then chuck a few Maltesers on top. That's from the same recipe. Well, the place where I got the recipe from for the crunchy slice. So there you go. That's that's the next week's one. And after that, I don't know. I thought that far ahead. So
Also got some KitKat crumbs in this. Can you actually put this in the sink then to wash it, Jeanette?
Yeah. All I do with mine, Tracy, is I take the
blade out.
The blade.
Yeah,
and I wash them all separate. Yeah. Take that all to pieces and wash it separately, and then your bowl and your lid and everything will wash.
Yeah. I'll wash them in a bit and have a little chat with you. I've already got that to wash and some bits in there. Oh.
But I mean, obviously nobody's coming up on the
it's easy to do it in that than do it by hand.
I tell you,
I said it was easy to do it in that fruit processor than
it must be pinned, you liar.
How are we doing?
It's not pinned just as it is. It is.
Well, it's not on here.
What's pinned?
Pinned.
Richard's come on and he says it's pinned. There you go. Yeah.
It's pinned.
He's calling me a liar, Richard.
Wow.
Keep some of that.
Hello, Joelle. Hello, Bria. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Tim. Hello, Paradise. Hello, Tommy.
Gary hasn't been in tonight. Probably eating his Dominoes. Guess who come up your way today and didn't know you were still off work?
Who's that?
Johnny.
All right, well, I've been at work today anyway, so he would have missed me.
Oh, you've been at work.
I've been at work today, yeah.
I'm telling him you were still off sick.
No, I've been at work today.
It's a good job he didn't call in then, Tracy.
Yeah.
And I said, didn't you call in on Richard? He went, no. He says, because he'll be at work. I went, as far as I know, he's still off sick. There's a good job he didn't call in on you.
Yeah, I were at work, so I think he's been to auction place, has he?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, to pick his latest acquisitions up.
Right.
You know what that what is it? That bridge painting, river going under the bridge, says he's looked up and it's worth 150 quid.
That's all right, isn't it?
I went, get it sold as soon as you can, Johnny.
No, how much did he pay for it? Quid or something?
Yeah. So,
right.
not a bad return for a quid, is it?
No, I'm bloody sure.
Get it sold.
Sure.
But you have to sell it to specialists, like not like on eBay or something like that.
No.
somewhere that specialises in paintings like
Yeah,
that.
you've got to have the right people in the room looking at it. You know what I mean? You know, you can take something. You can take expensive stuff to an auction, but if they're the wrong people in the room, it won't sell.
I mean, I was watching that Yorkshire auction house last night, and it was some kind of celebrity. I don't know who they were. I didn't recognise him. Anyway, so I went in and he found this painting, and he took it with him back to auction house, and when it come to day auction, bloke says, "I'm having a bit of remorse about you letting you take that picture, that painting." So he says, "Well, there's one way you can safeguard your things is by putting if it don't go for a certain price,
Yeah, reserve on it.
yeah, like a reserve."
Yeah.
And I think he put his reserve on it to, I don't know, £250 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it didn't reach that, so it went back with him. You see, it didn't reach, the reserve price what he'd put on it.
Yeah.
And funny thing is, right? It got it, and it were like it were an old-fashioned like fire guard, but it got leather all the way round.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The tap thing, you mean, like something you can almost sit on it.
Yeah. They give it a name. For it, like you put it round your open fire, but it's got like leather.
Leather top. Yeah.
It went for nearly £500.
Yeah.
I thought, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard from your nephew today.
Oh, I'm Jad.
Yeah, it was his brother's birthday wedding today.
Right.
And he says he'll be back in the UK, I think early hours next Thursday.
Right.
This Thursday, yeah. So, yeah, he just checking in, and I says everybody's missed you, and I'll tell everybody that I've heard from you. And what's it? Take me. What you doing?
That we're already in there.
It's my mouse. It keeps falling off the floor.
I can't get to that. Oh, get back. Oh, that's all covered in chocolate, huh?
Oh, look at that, Richard.
Yeah, they look very yummy to them.
I'll tell you what they taste like, Rich.
Caramel inside, topped with chocolate, and I put a few of them, the crushed biscuits. Because I bought some a while back, and they come already crushed like that, look.
Right.
And that tart, I put some on that as well, because you're supposed to put the leftover KitKat on after it's set. So I just crumbled it. I have put some KitKat aside. But obviously, with that being like a chocolate ganache, if you put pieces of KitKat on, it's going to sink in it.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So how's it gone then today, Richard? Are you
It's been horrendous. Proper painful.
Maybe.
Proper painful.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, we're working for your brother. He understands, and he understands what the kind of pain you're in.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, if you do need to come off again, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty horrendous, to be honest.
He's out with drone today, and he's only gone up, like, locally, and he's coming back, and he said, "Oh, my hips hurting me." And he says it's not as if I've done miles of walking. I've only, because he took Callum with him to get him out of house, with being half term and everything. And yeah,
Yeah.
And then, thing is, he should have had a physio appointment tomorrow. But if you remember, when they first made him this physio appointment, they rung up and says, we've got a cancellation if you want it. And the stupid physio hadn't cancelled the original one. So we got a text message this morning, Chris says, I ain't got an appointment tomorrow, have I? I says, no. I says, you should have had. That was the original date that they gave you for the physio. I says, but then he rung up and offered him a cancellation. So he says, oh, I remember now. He says he should have cancelled that, and he hadn't done.
Yeah. Bloody idiot.
Well, same as Chris says, you know, you expect these things to be done. If they say they're going to cancel that appointment and they don't, it's about as senile as, you know.
Me.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? They're a healthcare professional. When I say professional, and when they say they're going to, you know, cancel that appointment, and they don't. But anyway, looks like we might be looking for a new pope.
New Pope, why? What's up with Howden?
They've rushed him into hospital with pneumonia.
All right.
So it don't look too good, put it that way.
No. That's it. They'll be puffing smoke out that bloody chimney again, waiting for the right colour to come out.
You know what I mean? This is the thing, you know, you never know. You never know what's going to happen, do you? You know?
Never know what's round the corner. And you open your eyes in the morning and think, well, I'm here again.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I think I'm here again.
Well, I opened my eyes and I was thinking, what day is it?
I never think that, because I always think to myself, oh my God. Like this morning, I thought, God, I have to go to work. What a bore.
Double pneumonia. Pneumonia in itself's a killer. So, you know what I mean? And he's an old fella, isn't he?
Yeah. But the flip side to it is he'll get top treatment. He won't be waiting on a wider out or down a corridor on a trolley.
Yeah, I'm going to say. They're not putting him in a corridor on a gurney, just waiting to be seen by a doctor.
Correct. There'll be no triage for the good old Pope, that's for sure. He'll be straight in, done and dusted.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But I mean, when I say we're going to be looking for a new pope, it's not us. I mean, you know. Yeah, you feel sorry for the guy, but he's not our pope. Well, it sort of is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, if you're that way religiously that way, then he's your pope.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Catholic, like.
That's it. That's it. I mean, the thing is, when anything like that happens, everything goes to pot, doesn't it? If you know what I mean. They all mourning, even though they didn't know him personally or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, same as Richard says, you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes and thinking, yeah, I'm still alive.
Correct. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Pardon me. Yeah, I'll live another day.
Correct.
It's going to be warming up.
It needs to.
It says by Friday it's going to warm up. So it's going to come sooner than what you think.
Yeah. Warming up usually means rain as well.
That's exactly what the forecast said on weather forecast on telly. It's going to warm up, but it's going to be blustery and it's going to be rainy.
Yeah, apparently we've got another storm coming, haven't we, on Sunday, is it?
Gordon Bennett.
I don't know if that's called Gordon Bennett, but I think it's going there. I'm sure it's Sunday. I'm sure it's Sunday morning.
What did we have last time?
I forget. I forget what it was called. It had a funny name.
I don't Owen or something. I don't
That's
know.
right, we're weird.
Yeah, it were a funny pronunciation, weren't it?
Yeah. Well, I think there's
Hey, you
another
never know. G's next, and yeah, it might be Gordon Bennett.
It's definitely Sunday. I'm sure. I've
Hey up, click the duck. Did you click the duck?
I pressed the wrong button. Then yeah, I was just trying to
I went, hey up, it's click the duck.
I was just trying to look at the weather for the weather satellite. I'm sure it's Sunday.
Oh dear.
Sure it was Sunday morning. Bad winds.
It says the UK is expected to have unsettled weather with strong winds and heavy rain in the coming days. This is due to a deep area of low pressure crossing the UK.
That's right. It's a big swirl of a thing. It is.
It says Thursday to Saturday, strong winds and bands of rain, heavy at times, moving in from the west.
Yeah.
And then it says northwest England, periods of heavy rain and possible coastal gales.
That's it. Yeah. Friday. Oh, sorry. It's Friday. Oh, yeah. Friday and Sunday it is for here. It says.
Further spells,
Friday.
it says next week, further spells of mild, wet and windy weather interspersed with cooler, showery conditions.
Yeah. And the day, what will be.
That Eowyn was a character in J.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, apparently.
Pardon me, sorry.
That last storm, anyway. It was a character in J.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. That's what it was named after. So there you go. But it don't say that it's a named storm. It just, in other words, it's going to be wet and blustery.
Yes.
But on the upside, it's going to be warm.
Well, if it's coming on in morning, I won't be bothered with it. I'll be in bed.
Oh dear! But it says Thursday, Friday. So
there's only 1 12 o'clock in my Thursday and Friday.
It's Wednesday tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Wednesday tomorrow. But I don't work through Thursday and Friday, so
oh no,
I'll be having a lie in. Don't you worry.
I thought you were going to what's it off? We're having a mare of a day. You're going to brave it tomorrow, then, Richard.
I'll try. I'll see how I feel in the morning. If I can walk all right when I get up, I'll go to work. If I can't walk, then I won't.
That's it. I mean, if anybody understands, your brother will. It was him that persuaded you to go out sick in the first place.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's all right. How can I put it? Being a martyr, but you're only a martyr to yourself if you
Correct. Correct. Somebody else can do my job while I'm not there.
So you know what I mean. I mean, it's a case of them having to, Richard.
It is.
If you in excruciating pain. I mean, same as I say, Chris has only been out with Joan today. He had been walking miles, but he's come back and it's absolutely killing him.
Oh no.
And then I call him at cheek to turn around and said, God, I'm knackered.
How old's Callum? 21, 22?
22.
Bloody hell, he's knackered. Jesus Christ.
He come back and he says, God, I'm knackered.
Well, no.
Bloody hell.
I'm absolutely FUCK.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Chris says his exact words were, I'm absolutely FUCK'd.
Yeah.
He's 22.
Should be at that age. Bloody hell. God, I wish I could turn the clock back to them days. Oh, God. Do I?
Oh dear.
So much had changed. Bloody hell.
That's it. I mean, if I could take clock back, I'd have met Chris first before I'd have married.
Yeah. Be a great thing that if you could turn back time. My God,
know.
would it?
I mean, it'd be nice if you could go to Fountain of Youth as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But unfortunately, you know, there's only one way, and that's up.
Yeah.
Been outside for a cig and I put Johnny's blue snuggie on.
No,
It's cold out there.
Where is up?
Age.
Who's Sheffield United? Won't be Blackburn, will it?
What's that?
It's you. He says, are you talking about Sheffield United when I says there's only one way up, and that's up? I mean, age-wise, you know, you only go up, you don't go down, do you? In age.
No. It's shit. It's shit.
It is.
Oh, you know, it's you know, it's one of these things you've got to make every day count. You know what I mean? This is the thing. Oh, it sucks.
Youth, health, no wrinkles. Yeah. To be fair, I haven't got any wrinkles, me, Joel, but I think that's just because I'm a fat twat. you can't put a wrinkle on a balloon.
This is the thing. I've got a few on my forehead, and I've got crow's feet on my eyes. But apart from that, you know, it must be a twat syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty wrinkle free.
It must be a syndrome that we've got, Richard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't trip up and drop them while you're going in there.
Oh, hellfire, no, don't tip bloody cakes all the way through. Hellfire.
I've washed half of mine up already. I've just got a few more.
Chris has washed practically. Oh, there's a whisk I can see on the floor. But yeah, he's pouring them cookie cups in the fridge. And I heard him say, move. So I'm assuming he's talking to Biscuit. Because his life had it. I hope he went for a checkup today.
We have the old thermometer out.
Hey?
We have the old thermometer rammed up his ass.
No. Anyway, so Chris, he says, it's very hard to get a parking space in PDSA because it's an animal hospital, right? So, yes, please. And he says, just as look at it, he says there are parking space outside. So, yeah. Anyway, so what he does, he keeps Biscuit in the car. He goes to reception and they'll say, I'll just be outside because he don't do well with other dogs, right? Right, fair enough. So they come out, shouted him in, goes into examination room. Guess what Biscuit did?
Oh,
Pissed everywhere.
oh God.
Put the scent though, don't they, Jeanette?
Yeah.
Put the scent.
Yeah, he says, Chris says they were all right until we got in that room where he says, and that Rick, he says they pissed everywhere.
Biscuit nearly started with backstroke the way we're pissing.
But yeah.
What?
But it's, you know, same as Chris says. I mean, if that's not telling vet, you ain't coming nowhere near my house with a thermometer. You know what I mean? That, you know, that says it all.
I think he knew where he was, he says, because last time he come, that he did.
Last time, yeah, I'm going to say last time he went there,
I had to.
It's when he had his eye out.
I had to literally drag him out of the car. Plants his feet on the floor.
So he probably remembers he went in there with two eyes and come out with only one eye. It's not that you're not having the other eye.
Chris says It's probably thinking, well, last time I come here, I went home and I'd lost one of my eyes.
Yeah, he probably thought, you're not take it to the bugger.
Yeah. Either that or he thought
that's weird naturally anyway, isn't it?
he thought that they might be amputating a limb or something. You know, last time you took my eye, what you taking this time?
Yeah.
But they didn't tell us so. Well, Chris took him like, but they didn't tell him no that he didn't already know. He's overweight.
Overweight, yeah.
Callum would like veterinary nurse.
Oh well, they missed out.
That is age maybe a little bit older. Should have been alright.
How old was she?
If I was 40 years younger.
It says sure about our Callum's age.
All right, that's not damn good.
He missed the ship again.
If I were 40 years younger, should have still brought me out.
You know, this girl who goes to college, we says, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? He went, no, because I'm single.
No, I'm single.
But yeah, Chris says, you silly pillock, Callum. He said
you should have said if you're
what, you know, he says, yeah, I do. He says, why are you sending me a Valentine's? But yeah, he says no, because I'm single.
Friend of mine took her cat to the vet and it pissed everywhere too.
It must be a sixth sense that the animals has got, Joel, because yeah, Chris says he were all right in car. The minute she come out and shouted him, and Chris says he dug himself in, you know, he were very, very reluctant to get out of the car and say, I know where you're taking me. I come to this place last time. You know, and I ended up losing an eye. So Chris says as soon as he got it room, that were it.
Well, they don't forget, that's for sure. I know my mum's cat, when that needs to go to vets, it just doesn't go near our Ian because he took it to vets last time and he had to put welding gloves on to get it into the box.
Lucy will like that. You know them big gloves that you give Johnny? Yeah. We used to, honestly, it were a two-man job, and even then, she'd scratch us both. You know what I mean? His arms.
It went and hid behind telly, then it run off and hid behind washing machine. It knew what were coming. I said to Mum, I said, you should put the cat box out a few days before and let it go and sleep in it. And, you know, because sometimes they go and sleep in it. The door open and then...
One of its blankets in there or something that it hangs on.
And then just chuck a couple of biscuits in on morning at vet so it goes in and wallop, shut door behind it.
Yeah. This is no word of a lie. We was going on holiday this particular day and we got car packed up, everything. Everything were packed. Well, at the time... we was taking them to a cattery. This would be before we got our tucker. Anyway, we got both cat things actually. We'd got Lucy and Benny then. And he says, where's our Lucy? It took us an hour of searching to find her.
Bloody hell.
And what she'd done is Callum's bed is pushed against the wall, but it's got two drawers in. It's got four drawers in, but one side's shoved against the wall. And what she'd done was she'd jumped in one of the drawers, the front one, gone right over the back, and she was right at the very back of the bed. It took us an hour to find her.
Oh, yeah.
Chris had sort of nearly all but dismantled bed.
Yeah. Oh, they're not daft.
But yeah. And Chris says, well, he says, we were going to set off an hour ago. He says, but it took us that long to find our Lucy. Benny, you could open the cat carrier and he'd walk in.
Jump in it?
Yeah. No problem. She was better, weren't she? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Just been saying to even.
I had to wear a coat.
You know, it was too much, wasn't it?
That was right now.
Chris would have to pick her up,
I don't know.
wrap her up, and then I'd have to have carrier ready and positioned, so we, just got to chuck her in.
Yeah.
She were a bastard. She were. You never know. You never used to come out unscathed with our Lucy. She used to make sure she marked you. Can you remember that time when we were taking her to Cattery?
What?
And I'd got, and she scratched me. Look.
Well,
Wait
why
it-
would she scratch me from there to
I
there?
know.
I put it on Facebook and I thought
They're a carry. She scratched him all the way from here, all the way down to his elbow. One long scratch. And they put it on Facebook and they thought he were, He went, no, it's fucking cat. But this is the thing. I mean, they don't have to jump to conclusions, don't they? But yeah, she were a sod. She were. Bless the cotton socks.
Yeah. And the buggers. They are for sure.
I mean, it's like us. I mean, we don't like going to hospital, and it's only like them. I mean, you're not telling me, there's a dog or cat alive that likes going to the vets.
No. It's like going dentist. God forbid I hear that. Ooh. Absolutely detest it.
I don't like dentists.
Well,
I had a bad experience when I were young.
I don't like how much they charge, and I don't like whatever they do. They charge you for putting in pain.
But yeah, I had a bad experience as a kid, and I've been scared shitless ever since. Pulled 4 of my teeth out all in one go. And I woke up and went.
Oh yeah, there is.
But yeah, it weren't a good experience.
Oh.
And it put me off.
The only thing I don't like about dentists when they put the needle in your mouth, in the gum.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I don't like that.
I don't think anybody does.
This is the thing. And you sort of going like, after about 2 or 3 hours after.
I used to know a lad, a bloke who was called Terry, and he wouldn't have needle or anything. When they went dentist, he says, no, don't give me notice, I can stand it. And they'd pull a tooth out, do it without any anaesthetic at all. And you say, how the freaking hell you just do that?
Oh my God. A lad that Richard used to, he'd let him pull teeth without getting them local anaesthetic or anything.
He did what? Pull his teeth out?
He'd let the dentist pull his teeth out without having local anaesthetic or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I know.
Yeah, he used to do it, no problem, he said.
But you see, as a kid, they used to put you to sleep, didn't they? They used to, that gas. They used to come at you with a mask, and
well, they still do, but there's only one allowed in each town to do it now because of all the crap that were going on, weren't there? There were lots of nonsense.
As I say, I thought they'd completely done away with it ages ago.
There's one in Blackburn here that does it because I've been to him a couple of times. It's brilliant. It is. You go and have a tooth out or something, and they just put mask over you. Then you wake up 2 minutes later in a different room, all done and dusted, and there's not as much. There's not as much blood. Last thing you seen were him coming at you and putting this mask on your face. That next minute you'd wake up in waiting room or in another room. Yeah, it did. That's the same with that one that I've been to twice. I have, and it's really good. It is, but it's not cheap. He charges it's about 150 quid for one tooth out.
Ooh.
And I reckon I was there 6 minutes.
God. I bet he'd be rubbing his hands together.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go and have one done at hospital because I'd got a tooth growing on the roof of my mouth. Now I'd gone to the dentist and he took the top cap so they were just rooting my mouth. And
Yeah.
he says, well, that's beyond, you know, my capability. He says, so I've took the cap, what they call the cap off.
Yeah.
He says, so all they've got to, he says, and I'm going to refer you to hospital. He says, so all they've got to do is remove the root. Easier said than done, because it was attached to my jaw.
Yeah.
So it had like gone across my thing, over my teeth, and latched onto my jaw. And she were only 4 foot nothing. She had to stand on a stool.
Yeah.
And she must have given me at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 injections of this local anaesthetic, and it was still hurting me, so she had to give me some more. So you imagine my face.
Yeah.
About 6 shots of this local anaesthetic.
Yeah.
Best about it though, they put you in this room sort of, you know, to make sure that everything's all right. Then she comes with these, nurse comes with these 2 tablets and a glass of water. So I went, what am I supposed to do with them? She says, well, the paracetamol, you've got to take them. I went, you fucking kidding me? I says, I can't feel my face. I says, let alone take 2 tablets. I says, what do you want it to dribble all out? And, you know, so she says, oh, yeah, I never thought of that. Thought you're a nurse, for God's sake. Anyway, she went away and she come back with some of these, you know, the dissolvable ones that you have, Tracy.
Yeah.
And a straw in a cup.
That just for pain relief then?
Yeah, that was sort of just because I'd had that much local anaesthetic. And what going across top of me, it had gone like across top of the roof of my mouth, over the top of me other teeth, and it had latched onto me, you know, my jaw here.
Oh.
So basically, not only, you know, it were like she got to go dig over the top of my teeth, so it left a great gap. But she got it out eventually. But she was only 4 foot nothing, and she was stood on a stool, and she says, well, that was touch and go. She says, I nearly had to give it up as a bad job, and that you'd have probably had to come in as a day patient, gone under general anaesthetic, she says, for them to do it. She says, but luckily I've done it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, when she come with a glass of water and these 2 tablets in her hand, I mean, everybody knows what it's like to have a local anaesthetic, but to have it to that extent that I had, you know what I mean? I thought I'd had a stroke down.
It's horrible. It's horrible, that needle. Horrible.
Horrible. And then I went, how am I supposed to take these tablets? Because I can't feel one side of my face. But yeah, when she says, oh, I never thought about that. I thought, you know, you're a nurse, for God's sake. Don't you train for 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she did. She went back and got some of these dissolvable ones and a straw. So I had to sip it through a straw for all good it did. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off, and I will see you tomorrow night.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night.
Bye, everybody. Night, Joelle. Nice to see you, love.
Night,
Bye,
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, dear.